Hello, and welcome to the first ever video of Dreams, Plans, and Scrapbooks.
That's right. That's the name of the show.
Then why'd you look at me like that?
I don't know, because you hesitated.
No, because you looked at me, you were like...
You hesitated.
I literally... Okay, let's start over. Hello, and welcome to the first ever episode of Dreams, Plans, and Scrapbooks. If you've listened to our podcast before, you finally have a face to put for our voices, which I find is always really weird. Like, when I look at people, like, in real life versus hearing their voice in podcasts, they never look like how I picture them.
Right, but this is us. This is our faces. And this is our mugs. This is my mug. This is the Magic Kingdom mug. And this is...
Hollywood Studios, the superior of
She
the
holds
forward.
it backwards. Hold it forwards there. Show them that thing. Now try to drink it like that.
I did it. Anyway, today we're going to be introducing the 2x2x4x3, right?
Yes.
Okay, it was going to be 2x2x4x2, but that wasn't going to happen.
No.
So, yeah.
2x2x4x3. What is 2x2x4x3, Zoe?
Well, obviously, it's 2 pins and 2 rides in all 4 parks by 3 o'clock.
Now, this challenge is just a bit of a stretch. So as she mentioned, we dared to go to Disney World on spring break. And we thought that in one day we could hit all 4 parks doing 2 rides and trading 2 pins by 3 o'clock. I don't know, maybe we're insane, but we're gonna try to do it anyway.
And if you're not a Disney fan, let me kind of level set. If it's an average day, like let's just say you get there, you don't really rope drop, but you get there maybe 9:30, you stay, maybe come back around 10:30, getting in 8 rides in the full day, getting some snacks, some shows, you're gonna have a great time. That's an average length of a Disney day. 8 rides, we're gonna be hopefully riding rides before the park even opens.
Yes.
Like, 8 rides by 3 is insane, especially in all 4 different parks, because Animal Kingdom is quite a bit away from EPCOT and Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom. We have to factor in like transporting between the parks. It's gonna be crazy.
So how are we gonna do this? We got the multi-pass, not gonna lie, that's the only way this is gonna be possible. Now here's the cool thing about the multi-pass. Once you've ridden your first ride and you have park hopper passes, which we do, you can then schedule any ride that is available at any park. Now here's the catch. Not all of them will be available, or they might be available for much later in the day.
And like another thing, Disney has all their rides ranked on tiers, and tiers aren't important to this. Technically, we could take the easy way out. We could ride like the aliens saucers, but we are gonna try to ride good rides. We're not gonna ride a Figment, ever. I'm putting my foot down. Listen, I have a distinct hate for Figment. Not only is the ride annoying, he is annoying, his face is annoying, it irritates my eyeballs. We will not be riding that ride.
Listen, I'm not losing this challenge. And if it means we gotta ride Figment, we're gonna ride Figment.
No.
Yeah. Here's the deal. We think we can do this, and we are so confident we can do it that here's what we're pledging to do. We will, up to $500, make a donation in the amount of 10 cents for every subscriber we have between now and May 15th. Why May 15th? Because I like picking arbitrary dates. Between now and May 15th, if you subscribe, you will be donating 10 cents that you don't actually have to donate, that we will be donating to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. What a great foundation.
It is an amazing foundation.
A lot of times, kiddos who are in rough spots, they get to pick something they want to do. They usually pick to meet some superstar, an athlete,
or Disney,
or to go to Disney World or Disneyland.
Popular one.
And so we want to help that out. We will make a donation up to $500 in the amount of 10 cents for every subscriber we have by May 15th. So with that being said, let's go and let's watch and see what happens. Did we get it done or not?
We'll see you in a few weeks, few seconds for you. All right, bye.
And okay, Thursday morning, 5:30 a.m. We wake up. I put on my beard oil. I put on my deodorant. Zoe puts on some makeup.
Oh, come on, Dad. Not cool.
And then we grab our Walt Disney World tickets and we head for the bus stop. And we catch the first bus for 6:35 a.m. to Animal Kingdom. Then we have a couple mistakes as we try to record an intro.
Can we start
35.
Can we start over? I don't know where. We're going to be starting the day with a very intense ride. Whoa.
And finally we make it to Animal Kingdom and record this intro.
Hello, good morning. We are here from Animal Kingdom and we are getting ready to start our 2x2x4x3 challenge. It is, what time is it now?
It is 6:53. We needed to be here at 7:15. That's when our early entry starts. Since we're staying on resort, we're here early, which is a change for us.
It is crazy. So 7:15, I believe, is when they will open up the park gates and we can go to our first ride. And then I think 7:30 is when they will start the rides. This morning in Animal Kingdom, here's the deal. The park opens to the public at 8 a.m.
Correct.
Our goal, be out of the park by 8
here
a.m.
before everyone else is even here, basically.
Yes. And so, if you're a resort guest, you get in at 7:30. Our hope, go ride the Navi River ride, which we'll show you some cool footage of.
Which is from Avatar, if you don't know.
And we will then also be heading over to Mount Everest expedition.
Talk about a way to wake you up. Also, I promise we are not this yellow. This lighting is doing us so dirty right now.
It's still dark outside, guys.
All right, we are in the park, and I think you know what that means.
We are through security, and there's a little bit more light. So, it is time for a big check. Okay, so what am I wearing today? I've got my awesome Mickey hat. This Mickey hat was given to me by my wife 4 years ago. I've got my EPCOT shirt, the best park in all of the Disney parks. My favorite shirt.
Incorrect.
Cool shirts because it's Florida and it's hot. I've got my Citizens watch, the official timekeeper for today, and I have my awesome compression quarter socks.
All right, let's see those socks.
And my Allbirds, the best shoes that have ever been created.
That is also incorrect. Let me show you the best shoes that have ever been created. That would be the good old Chuck Taylors, which are far superior to any other shoe that in existence, period. Okay, these are my old Navy shorts, just good and simple because I don't really care. This, also Old Navy. This, Target. And then, of course, to top the whole thing off, we have the one and only Mike Wazowski hat that I personally stole from him last night.
And what are you wearing around yourself there with the bag?
Yes, what could I say? First of all, we have a Pop Mart Mickey figure gotten for me by my sister at Christmas. And here we have my beautiful pins. Look at this Kyrie one. Look at these Infinity Stones.
Very nice.
Those are pretty glorious. And we're going to be adding to that collection in a few minutes.
Here at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We've made it. Oh, also, I would just like to apologize to Mike Wazowski. I didn't steal the hat. I bought it at a gift shop. I'm sorry.
Like, don't sleep on the animals here at Animal Kingdom because,
you
like,
don't want to oh, it's called Animal Kingdom, but there's really not many animals.
yeah, there's a lot more animals there than I think.
Oh, baby. Here, check this out. Tree of Life.
What?
So if you are unaware of Disney's Animal Kingdom, it is all about the animals here. We are all about how humans and animals interact. The park is split up into different areas of the world. This whole park is centered around the tree here.
Life.
The Tree of Life. In here, if you look, there are just animals built into this tree. It's gorgeous.
It was naturally grown, right?
It was not a naturally grown tree.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
was.
myth. No, it's engineered.
Wow, you don't believe
But
in the
this is
magic
kind
of
of the
Disney.
main part. Now you're gonna notice that everybody there, they're running off to go to Pandora,
Well,
which we are too.
technically.
But we're gonna go to the Navi River ride, not Flight of Passage, and so we're not in quite as big a hurry, but we are headed that way. So as we are coming up to Pandora here, you notice that what they do is for early entry, they hold people at the entrance to the land here for Pandora. This is the bridge right by Nomad Lounge and Tippon's. And they're gonna hold you by the bridge. And as they hold you by the bridge here, you're just gonna wait for, I don't know, I think it's till 7:15 or 7:30. And then it's gonna be a mad dash. Everybody's gonna go to Flight of Passage. And here we go. Here we go. Everybody's starting to move. And they're gonna all go to Flight of Passage, and we are going to go left instead, and we're gonna go to Navi River Ride. The only people that I expect at Navi River at this time of morning would be those people who got confused and thought it was the line for Flight of Passage.
Come on, do your research, guys. You
So
got this.
I would not be surprised if we are literally the first people on that ride this morning.
That would be incredible. I've never been the first on a ride at Disney,
But
ever.
I think we might be today. Look at that. Look at that. Islands float here at Disney World.
Everything happens at Disney World.
Wild. Wild.
So you're
It says
wrong.
10 minutes. I was wrong. I figured we would be the only ones rushing this ride. So
I think it'll be a minimum of 5 minutes.
we'll probably be 5 minutes. But I definitely thought there would be fewer people in line for this ride. This ride is super short also. And then we're off to Mount Everest. So
And that, my friends, is going to wake us up.
No one will be on that side of the park yet.
Or no one is crazy enough to pull that many G's this early in the morning. But we'll see.
Yeah, it's true. It is 7:36 and we are off of ride 1. The park still doesn't officially open for another 24 minutes and we already have ride 1 done.
That's pretty great.
So we are off to Asia where we will now ride the Mount Everest ride. But before we go, enjoy some of these images of Pandora.
It is absolutely swamped out here. There are crowds everywhere. Me and Dad are really needing to push our way through just to hopefully get to Everest. Might be like a 3-hour wait. I don't know. Everyone's going to Asia.
As you can tell, that's sarcasm.
That's sarcasm.
This is the walkway
Look at this. There's
between
no one
Pandora
here.
and Africa.
I don't think I've ever seen a Disney park
At
this empty.
7:45 this morning.
Yeah.
Look at this. There's not a single person in the entirety of Africa. Normally, this place
actually,
is swamped.
I don't even see the workers.
So we're trying to be out of the park by 8, but just kind of strategy here. This is spring break, guys. This is spring break. Now, granted, it is 7:45 in the morning, but if you were wanting to ever ride the safari ride without having to wait,
Or Mount Everest.
this is the time to do it.
There's like no one here. This is insane.
If you've done Flight of Passage a couple times and you don't really
Listen,
care
Flight
about
of
doing
Passage
it,
is really great, but rope dropping it, you're still gonna wait about an hour. And the thing is, people say, oh, it's less than usual. I'm like, why would you rope drop? You rope drop so you can ride mini rides, you know?
yep.
You're gonna wait a while for Flight of Passage anyway. Get some rides in that you're gonna wait medium amount. That's actually gonna save you more time in the long run.
I actually think if you weren't wanting to do short rides, like come do Flight of Passage or come do Mount Everest,
Come to Mount Everest, do
then
the
do the safari ride, and then head over to Pandora.
Then do the boat ride.
Because everybody will be getting here about that time, and you'll still get a really great wait time for that, and you get everything else in 0 wait. Look at that. That's Harambe Market at this time. Just crazy.
I don't know if we mentioned this, but the weather is just absolutely gorgeous, absolutely perfect. None of that Florida humidity that you usually have. There's a nice cool breeze, but yet you don't feel chilly. You don't need a jacket. Shorts and a t-shirt will be just fine. Absolutely perfect.
Okay, low key, this is one of the most underrated attractions at all Animal Kingdom. We came the other day. We are here this morning before the park opens. Obviously, the
Otherwise,
show
you'd
is not
watch it
open. I would totally watch it again.
But it's so
But this show,
eats every
Friends of
time.
Flight, it is one of the best shows in all of the parks.
See that? That is our doom, our demise.
And it is backlit, which means you can't really see it very well in this shot, but it looks beautiful in person.
Yeah.
And that is where we're headed.
Let's go.
Nepal, and here we are. Expedition Everest. You scared?
Does that have to be both of us who ride the ride?
Yes, it does.
Ah, I can't tell.
I'm more worried we're not going to find pins this early.
Oh, we might have to stop by like a gift shop or ask for cash.
Expedition Everest. Here we are. Standby line, 5 minutes. I bet we're gonna walk right onto
Yeah, I
this
bet we're
thing.
gonna walk on, but come on.
The line is
It's
so
non-existent.
long. It's non-existent. We literally, they're like
It's gonna
holding the
take
car
more- it's
for
gonna take
us, and we
more
probably
to
got
walk
it
down
more of a
this
5 minute. We probably have a longer walk than the ride. Okay, here we are. We're getting ready to get on it. We're gonna do our best to.
There is no way. Dad's trying to film. I swear. Okay, I'm making a bet right now. She's about to lose this phone.
There's our car.
You're
Up
about
she comes.
Here she blows.
There she comes. That's gonna be our demise.
So, as you might have heard me advise in the last clip, I told father not to hold his phone while riding the roller coaster, and he decided that was probably the right call. Here is some footage on YouTube. Ooh, look at that. That's so fun. All right, enjoy. Okay, we just got off Everest. Wasn't as intense as I remember, but we have a major issue. Mayday, mayday, alert. The 2x2, by 4x3 challenge might be at fatal risk of failing.
We could be in danger. We just found out that at least at this location where we know that they trade pins, well, that does not start until 10.
We are gonna hopefully be in EPCOT by 10.
We need to be out of this
The
park
third
now.
park. We need to be out of this park 10 minutes ago.
But, well, not really. It is 8:03 by my watch, 8:03. And so we are doing just fine, but...
Time-wise, but we're kind of screwed.
Well, we'll see. There could be pins at the front of the park. Let's go see what we can find. Time check, it is 8:05. We are actually making great time. I don't think we're gonna make it to early entry over at Hollywood.
We'll probably make a drop because rope drop's by 8:30.
Rope drop is 9.
9, okay, I will definitely make it.
So here's the transportation issue that we've got to face. The bus to run from Animal Kingdom directly to Hollywood will not start until 10. So what we're gonna do is transfer. We have got a couple options. One, we could take a bus to a Skyliner resort, probably the Caribbean, which is where we're staying, and take it over. The only problem is sometimes a Skyliner in the morning to Hollywood can be very busy.
Well, can we just not find a bus to Hollywood?
Well, the other option would be to take a bus to like the Animal Kingdom Lodge and then take the bus from Animal Kingdom Lodge over to Hollywood. That might be the better play. I think that might be better than the Skyliner because I think Skyliner in the morning.
I mean, it depends if we catch the bus or not.
Okay, so this is gonna be our first attempt to see if we can find pins in Animal Kingdom.
If we can, that'd be great. The exit's right there.
Yep.
If not, we're screwed.
We're running behind, so we gotta find 2 pins to trade.
Let's go.
2 different boards, not the same board. Okay, we are in luck. We found a pin board. This is pin board number 1. We gotta try and find one more before we leave the park.
We have one of the 8.
All right, pin board number 1, done.
Complete. Let's
Let's try to see if we can find another one. We were so defeated. We thought this challenge was going to fail, but then we remembered we were here before 10 o'clock the other day and there were definitely pins. And sure enough, we have yet another pin board. And here we go, pin number 2. And with that, we are complete. And all the fans head for the exits. No, not really. We're kind of like a salmon going upstream here. We're the only idiots leaving the park at 8:10, 10 minutes after the park officially opens to the public. At 8:10 in the morning, when we're the only fools leaving the park, they've already got a "see you real soon" sign. That is Disney awesomeness right there. Hey, you guys have a good... That lady back there, that super kind lady, she was like, "Why are you leaving already?" She was impressed with our challenge, so
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed first too.
So, we are on a bus to Animal Kingdom. We're gonna take a bus to Animal Kingdom, as you can see here in the map. And from there, we are going to head on over to Hollywood Studios. Okay, so major change of plans.
So we got here and we're getting ready to get a bus over to Hollywood Studios. The next bus wasn't until like 47.
Yes.
17 minutes, which might not seem like a lot, but when we're in a challenge like this, we can't spend 17 minutes at a bus stop. So we're actually on a bus to EPCOT, and we're gonna rope drop EPCOT.
Yeah, we're gonna totally switch this up. I think we'll be able to get in 2 quick rides at EPCOT and get 2 pins there, and then it's just 1 Skyliner ride over to Hollywood. And we've got passes for Hollywood, so this might end up working out nicely. Okay, so here we are at EPCOT. I'm wearing my EPCOT shirt because we are at EPCOT. What's the current situation?
I'll be honest, it's not that good. 2 of the biggest rides are closed, and you might be thinking, it doesn't really matter, we probably weren't gonna ride them. They suck up people, so now all the little rides are going to be longer waits. Because Cosmic Rewind is down, which is usually like a 2-hour wait, and Frozen Ever After is down, which is another, every little girl in the world wants to ride it, and it sucks up so many families, so now everything's gonna be higher.
But we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna go in, let's go. We decided to try to hit Soarin' if we can. We're gonna try to do Soarin' because it's a cooler ride. It is a longer wait sometimes. We're gonna see if we can get it. Well, unfortunately, we got there about 5 minutes too late. If we would have came in the early entry line, which we just went to the wrong spot on or not stopped to have done the video up front, which was my fault, then we would have been able to walk onto Soarin'. By the time we got to Soarin', so many people.
It was like a 50-minute wait.
50. It went from 10 to 50 in the matter of seconds. So that was our fault. So instead, we're gonna switch it up and go on one of my favorite rides, Living with the Land. It is not one of Zoe's favorite rides.
As long as we don't have to ride the unspeakable and this in one day, I'll be fine.
So this one's gonna be a walk on. This is like a 15-minute ride though. So that's all right. We can catch our breath and see what we want to do after that.
All right, just no Figment. All right, so as you can see, we are on Living with the Land, and as Dad has already said, it's not my favorite ride. I mean, it's not bad. You're on a boat, you're going through a greenhouse, seeing how everything's grown at EPCOT. A lot of the food that you eat at EPCOT, especially for the festival, is grown here, and they're trying a bunch of innovative ways to grow food. Yeah, it's a cool ride, takes you through a bunch of history. So after that, we headed through Future World and headed to the EPCOT Breezeway, where all the fun pin traders are, and yeah.
What's your name?
I am Mark from My Disney Madness.
Mark from My Disney Madness. Mark from My Disney Madness is going to let us trade on his fun trade board to check off one of our trades for today. You said My Disney Madness. What is My Disney Madness?
We are on TikTok. We do a lot of social media content on TikTok, kind of trying to re-promote the EPCOT Breezeway to let people know you can trade fun and fairly here. And then I'm also on an app called Whatnot, and I host shows 2 to 3 days a week, and we have so much fun. So My Disney Madness.
My Disney Madness. You got to check it out, guys. Got to check it out.
Okay, I'm going to trade, I think I'm going to do this Baymax popsicle for this watermelon for Mama.
Okay, now look at the back and see if there's a sticker, because if there is a sticker, you win one of the Disney ducks. It's a fun board.
Not, but it's okay.
Okay.
My mom's collecting like kind of. I think she'd like this one.
Oh, she would love that. Yeah, she'd love that.
Now, if I can ask you, is this a
Mark from My Disney Madness was so nice. Turns out that the pin we were trying to give him was worth a lot more than the pin we were trading for. So he not only gave us our pin back, but also gave us the pin we were trying to trade for. Nice people do still exist. Then we stepped out from the breezeway and saw another fellow Missourian.
Subject 89
He's not a raccoon.
What is he?
I don't know, but he's not a raccoon.
Okay, I like it. Don't tell him I said that though, okay? Anyways, he ran away from the ship a couple minutes ago. He's about this tall.
The
Talks
leader
a
of
lot.
your group.
Co-captain, okay? All right, how about we take a cool picture?
Minnie.
And here is pin number 2 for EPCOT. Okay, so we have decided that we are going to try and attempt to do the single rider on test track. It may not be as fast as doing single rider on Remy's, but we're going to try that for our second ride. And then we've got to get our little tushies over to Hollywood Studios.
Yep. All right, we just got done meeting Star-Lord and kind of walking through all that area. We are currently in the single rider line for test track. We have been in line for about 5 minutes. It is 9:46 right now, so we're doing pretty good on time. And yeah, we'll probably be in the line in about 15 minutes or so. We most likely will not be in the same vehicle, but we will both be on the same ride, so I think we still complete that part of the challenge.
So here it is, single rider. We've been in line less than 10 minutes.
This was less than 15 minutes.
It was maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And
It's
here
a
we
very
are
high
already to the front.
Guys, this is insane. Obviously, someone's filming this, and I didn't ask a stranger. Me and Dad are in the same car. We waited 10 minutes on a 75-minute wait time, and we're going to be in the same vehicle. This is insane.
Don't just be yourself.
Okay, so here we are in the General Motors Pavilion, just outside of Test Track. What an incredibly fun ride.
Very cool. It's a lot like Radiator Springs. I don't know if it's as good as Radiator Springs, but it is fun. Now, we have technically completed Epcot, although we did have a very kind gentleman actually give us back the pin we traded. So if we see a pin board, maybe we can swap it out so we can have technically actually traded to in all 4 parks.
Yep, so we are gonna now make our way over to Hollywood Studios, but I'm gonna have to stop and charge my phone, and we're gonna stop and get some food. Hello, and here we are. We are now in the Skyliner, and it has been a full morning. We have already knocked out Epcot and Animal Kingdom. It is
10 Actually, 44 to be exact.
10:44. And we are on the Disney Skyliner. And if you've never ridden the Disney Skyliner, it's a blast. What do you think of the Skyliner, Zoe?
I think it's the best mode of transportation for multiple reasons. I think it's most entertaining. Also, honestly, probably the most efficient to where they actually have stops. Like,
That's true. Yeah, it's basically a ride, which is fun in between the parks. You are up in the sky, and you are traveling over all the resorts in between the parks. It is so great.
yes.
So our plan is this: we ordered food at Woody's Lunchbox, and the pickup window for that ends at 11:50. We have 2 rides reserved on our fast passes that are technically expired. My hope is that we still can get on them, even though our fast passes are expired.
I don't know. I feel like they might let us in.
They might let us in. I've read that they let you in sometimes up to 2 hours late. So we'll just see. If not, it's no big deal. We can always exchange those fast passes for other ones.
The Disney Skyliner has been temporarily delayed. Please remain seated. We'll resume the flight as soon as possible. Thank you for your patience.
Well, that just said the Skyliner's been delayed. Hopefully not a long delay. We'll see.
We're just stuck in the air. That's great.
Well, we are going to head back to it. Next time we pick this up, we should see you at Hollywood Studios, hopefully getting on Mickey and Minnie's.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
thank
we're
you for
going
your
to Minnie.
patience. We are now resuming the journey.
Right,
And will
bye,
take
guys.
flight momentarily. Thank you.
We're now starting again.
Yeah.
We'll see you at Hollywood. Okay, so we decided to head back to the room for just a second.
Yeah.
It was on the Skyliner on the
My
way.
hair was looking gross. I needed a hair tie. And we just wanted a small little snack. So,
Yep.
slight
So
delay.
we do have lunch planned still at Woody's Lunchbox. We still have our fast passes, hopefully. And we're going to grab just a quick bite here. We also called Mommy and Sissy, who we're meeting later today. Got our souvenir popcorn bucket. You can fill this bad boy up for just $3. And so we're gonna take that with us so that we have that for the rest of the day. All right, see you guys on the other side. After taking a couple moments to freshen up, we headed back to the Skyliner, got on it, and headed over the Caribbean Beach Resort to the transfer station and on towards Hollywood Studios. And here off in the distance, you see the Hollywood Tower of Terror right behind Zoe there on the left.
We're riding it tomorrow, right?
We hope to. I don't know. It depends.
Are you brave enough?
All right, as you can see, it is 11:20. We are at our third park of the day already, Hollywood Studios. We are walking up. We
Absolutely
have fast
killing
passes
it.
and lunch already reviewed, already reserved. This one should be pretty quick.
I don't know if they're gonna give us our fast passes. We're like an hour late.
Yeah, we are pretty late. We'll see. They might let us in, they may not.
We'll
so
see.
here we go. All right, here we are, officially in Hollywood Studios. We've already got one pin traded for.
And look
We've got
how
2 more to
tough
go.
it is. It's Guardians. I almost bought this pin, basically, this pin for like $20 and I got it for free. So, you know.
Nice. That's the beauty of pin trading. All right, we're going to that building right there. And we're going to do Mickey and Minnie's. Let's go. All right, moment of truth. Let's see what happens now. Hopefully, they let us in. If so, our plan will work. If not, although we may be in some trouble. Let's see.
Go.
Well, that worked, and we are in the lightning lane, ready to go. So this plan is gonna pan out. We are through the pre-show. Video is pretty choppy in here. It's a little bit longer wait than we thought it would be, but that's okay. We had a fast
It's like
pass.
5 minutes.
Yeah, it's not that big a deal. So we are still doing really good. We're on track.
The pre-show is really cool.
This is Mickey and Minnie's. It is one of our favorite rides.
And our fifth ride of the day. Alright, Dad's phone is officially dead. So I'm recording. Sorry about the audio and video quality being lackluster. But just thought we'd show you. We have our Cocoa Puff Cold Brew Latte, specialty from the Star Wars land. Very famous here, very good. I mean, it's basically milk and cereal. What's not to like? And then we have our sandwiches. And so little coffee, you hardly taste it. And then we have our food from Woody's Lunchbox. Just some brisket, grilled cheeses, and then we have these nachos, tater tot monstrosity that we're all excited for. So
And we came to eat here at Woody's Canteen because they have outlets, or at least an outlet.
did you say Woody's Canteen?
At Docking Bay. Good grief. Okay, lunch is over, and we are now headed to another ride. We took a little bit longer because I had to charge a phone.
I had a super cool interaction with Kylo Ren. It was like an improv thing where he was asking people to join the Empire, and of course everyone was like, I'm loyal to the Resistance, but I was like, I'll join the Empire. So I be him as right hand man and help win around.
She's evil. She's
Yes.
evil. So we're back here
I
in
will
Toy
destroy
Story
the
Land,
Resistance.
and we are going to see if they will let us redeem our Toy Story Mania
What,
or
like 2
Alien
hours
Flying
late?
Saucers. Yeah, we're pretty late. We'll
I
see.
mean, Alien Flying Saucers at worst is like, oh, it's 45 minutes?
But I think we've got it if we need it.
Okay.
So we'll see. Okay, we've decided to go with Alien Swirling Saucers because we're pretty late on the other one. We don't think they would let us in, and even if they did, it can be a longer wait. So let's see if we get in on this one.
Let's
Awesome.
go. Let's go. This is a fun one.
This is a fun one.
It's the
It's a little flinging saucer ride. You ride as the aliens, or in a spaceship drugged by the aliens from Pizza Planet Claw Machine.
I think it's this one and the Aladdin Flying Carpets are the best of the rotating ones.
You think so? I love Dumbo.
Dumbo's so boring.
Ooh, the lightning lane line still has a bit of a wait, so
It's okay. We're
it's
gonna
okay.
make it.
Not
We're
a
gonna
huge
make
wait.
it.
We're
We're
gonna still make it.
Oh yeah, because it's not even one yet. We'll
Nope.
be fine.
Here is one last shot of the beautiful Toy Story Land. We've got to trade a pin,
And then we're done.
and then we're out of here.
All right, I didn't give a good video because there were a lot of little kids around who were also at the pin board, and it was just kind of chaotic. But I traded off one of our pins for this cool Captain Hook one, and just like that, 2 rides, 2 pins. Hollywood is complete. All right, we finished Hollywood. We rode Alien Flying Saucers and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway. We traded our 2 pins. I got the Guardians of the Galaxy one and the Captain Hook. We ate lunch. We got to see Kylo Ren, or I got to see Kylo Ren and talk to him. So we did Hollywood Studios well, and now we are getting ready to head on over to our last park, Magic Kingdom.
We got Magic Kingdom, and we're gonna have to take a bus over there because there's no direct way. I mean, we could take the Skyliner over to Epcot
What do you
and
mean
walk
there's no
through
direct
Epcot.
way? This is a direct way to just ride the bus.
Okay, sorry, no direct way other than the bus. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and next time we talk to you, we should be at the front gate of the Magic Kingdom.
Hi guys.
So a little bit of drama here. We have played the hare and the tortoise. It is 1:26. 1:26. And yeah, we need to get to the Magic Kingdom, and we need to get our 2 rides. Now, granted, we do have It's a Small World and Magic Carpets reserved, and all we have to do is be in line, but we also have to get the pins traded.
No, we have to be on the ride, not in line.
No, it was in line.
It was on the ride. It was very much. We have to be on the ride by 3.
Oh boy. Well, we best hurry then. Hey, I got good news. Not that bus right there, but the bus behind it that's getting ready to come around the corner with Peter Pan and Tink on it.
Thank gosh. I thought it was the Unspeakable for a while.
Is going to be our bus to the Magic Kingdom.
How ugly
and
that bus is over there.
If you can see here, 1:30. So I think it'll be about a 10 to 15 minute ride. Okay, we're here at the Magic Kingdom. We made it.
Park.
It is, according to my watch, 2:50.
Exactly right.
1:50.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah, it's
2:50 would put us in a world of trouble.
2:50, we were screwed. But
So we
we're
have
not.
1 hour, 10 minutes to get these 2 rides and
We
2
got this.
pins. We got this.
Got this.
We are in, and we are headed straight to It's a Small World.
After all.
It is a small world, after all. To redeem our first Fast Pass. And there is the castle.
Yay!
Nice. It is very grand here. All right, here we are. We are at It's a Small World, and we are getting ready to get on to our lightning lane. You know, normally you would not want a lightning lane for this, but we are here at the busiest part of the day. So honestly, having a lightning lane for anything at this point is very helpful. So it says standby wait time 25. I'm not sure if I would believe that, to be honest. Where is the lightning lane entrance? Oh, it's over here. Here it is, right over here. And we are getting ready to scan on in. It's a world of hope and a world of fears. There's so much that we share that it's time we're aware. It's a small world after all. Okay, we are off. It's a Small World with 35 minutes left to go. We still got to get 2 pins traded.
Lost
The
my
card, sorry. We still got to get 2 pins traded and over to Magic Carpets. We're going to head that way. There are some pin traders on the way. So we're hoping to find 2,
Yep.
then get on the ride before 3. See if we can do it.
We got this.
35 minutes. What are you feeling right now? We're getting close.
I'm feeling a little bit exhausted and like also like I said, overwhelmed. I just
2:30. I think we got this. We got this.
That's 29. So we have 31 minutes to complete this. I think we can do it. Just gotta
I think
hustle.
so. All right, right there in the trading post, that's where we're gonna go to get our last pin. Okay, so hey, just wanted to let you guys know we made it into the queue with our fast passes. It is
2:37.
2:37, and we are done. The second we board this, we will have completed our challenge of getting in all 4 parks, 2 rides at each park, and 2 pins traded by 3 o'clock.
That's crazy.
That is nuts. We did it.
I'm exhausted.
I'm exhausted. So we are finishing off on this ride right here, which is Magic Flying Carpets, which is actually a pretty fun ride. I know it just spins you around, but the little camel spits water on you. I could go for getting spit on by a camel right now.
I feel like I feel like I already did. 3, 2, 1. And just like that, the 2x2x4x3 challenge is done. I'm not gonna lie, I'm exhausted, but I would highly suggest this experiment to anyone else who's a full Disney fan and wants a challenge. It's doable, yet still a challenge. So.
Everyone ready?
All right, my phone is officially dead. Dad has like 5% of storage left, so we're gonna keep this short, but long story short, we finished it. We're tired, we're sweaty, we're gross.
Yep.
And we did it. We did it.
We are gonna go back to the room maybe after we do Space Mountain here on
Take a shower,
last
take a nap.
take a shower, then come back out to Epcot tonight. No more videos. We're gonna recap this whole thing at home from Missouri, so it's gonna be a little while, but there it is, Magic Carpets in the background.
All right, I'll see you at home with Sushi, my cat. Bye.
We want to sincerely thank you for watching today's video. If you are interested in some of our post-challenge thoughts, then please make sure to go listen to our follow-up podcast. You can find it under Dreams, Plans, and Scrapbooks wherever you listen to podcasts. Also, don't forget, subscribe to this channel today, and we will make a 10-cent donation to the Make-A-Wish Foundation on your behalf, up to $500. We'll catch you next time on Dreams, Plans, and Scrapbooks.